What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Gibbon here with... It's not a rant video. It's not me being angry. It's me giving my take on what I would call a certain situation or a certain fad that appears to be the norm at this moment in time, particularly where YouTube is concerned, and it speaks to the state. I say state's probably too much of a... the way that people are today. And that's why I put that little quote up at the beginning. I'll go through it just one more time, just quickly. Evil isn't the real threat to the world. Stupid is just as destructive as evil, maybe more so. And it's a hell of a lot more common. What we really need is a crusade against stupid. That might actually make a difference. And that actually rang quite true with me. And it's very relative to the way certain things are. Now, I've kind of been inspired to make this video off of the back of a series that a good friend of mine, Grey Disciple, did, which was The Real Fake News, and it was the funniest thing I've seen, and most original thing I've seen on YouTube for a long time. And what he did, and feel free to correct me in the comments section if you think that I'm wrong on this, is what he has done is he's taken a genre of topic that is very relevant at this moment in time, and that's drama. And the way that seems to be all anybody's interested about anymore, and the clickbait side of things and everything else, and spun it on its head a little bit and just made fun of it, and really kind of said it like it is about how stupid it is that people fall for this kind of thing, that people listen to this kind of thing, that people crave this kind of thing. And I think it speaks a lot to the way that we are as a race at this moment in time, as human beings. We are so reliant on reality. We are so reliant on fame. We are so reliant on reality and fame and what that brings to everybody, and the way that we crave that type of information. So the types of stories that Grey Disciple was putting out were just on another scale of just absolutely bonkers enough. And if it's that, because the majority of people that watch these videos, that watched that particular series of videos, completely got and understood what he was doing. Yet the other side of the coin, and he said this in, I think, the last video where he was giving the explanation of it, and the funny thing is why he needed to give an explanation as to what he was doing was beyond me, but again, that speaks to the silly people that are out there that crave this kind of news and this kind of information and that side of things and drama. Those people that were craving that type of thing saw the very, very heavily clickbaited thumbnails. Fantastic job with those thumbnails as well. I don't think I've seen as many arrows in thumbnails since a Chaos Silencer, T Martin, Ali A video, to be honest with you. But they got mad and they gave him hate because it wasn't what he or what the person that was watching the video expected it to be. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of these drama videos that you watch, the clickbait that is on them in terms of the titles or in terms of the thumbnails bears no relevance whatsoever to what's actually on there. There's that old saying goes that sex sells. If you put a thumbnail with a half-naked lady in it, it's going to get views. You might not get hundreds of millions of views, but it is going to get views. And that half-naked lady will bear no resemblance to that. It's like that SSS Sniper Wolf. You see, when Keemstar does a drama alert video and she's on it, he'll find the most scantily clad picture of her as possible and put it in the thumbnail, because he knows that people will click onto that and watch the video. They might not watch it the whole way through because they think, hang on a minute, this isn't quite right. But at the end of the day, he still gets views for that video. You've got Ali A that will do a video and the thumbnail on the video will be of him looking like he's just been anally probed with a broom handle because something amazing has happened. Or it's the stock picture that he's got with his clenched fist over his mouth going, "This amazing thing," and da-da-da-da-da. And I just have a real issue with that side of things, and the fact that these types of people fall for that. Now, I've been in YouTube, doing YouTube videos properly for about a year and a half now, so not any time at all. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I think the majority of subscribers that I have are quite well-educated, sensible people and come to watch my content because I create something that's interesting, not based around clickbait, not based around drama that's going on here, there and everywhere. And I just feel like recently YouTube has gone from being a place where, I think more so in the gaming community, YouTube has gone from a place where it was about a really cool montage that somebody did of, I don't know, a sniping montage or getting a chain kill or getting an ultra kill or whatever, of really good gameplay, or it's about decent gameplay in the background and a really worthwhile commentary to go with it. Like, again, I'll mention Grey Disciple because I really like the content that he brings out because he's so varied and he talks about sometimes tricky topics like porn and also the current series that he's doing, which I suppose if you want to simple it down, it's a Bible study type series, Ecclesiastes, and giving that information and giving that knowledge out to people, not going, "This is Ecclesiastes, I'm going to beat it down to you have to understand it." What he's doing is he's educating people on that. And there are a lot of other YouTubers out there. There's like another guy called Badass who just does phenomenally good, entertaining, funny content to do with Destiny. How he still manages to get interesting videos with Destiny is beyond me. Because Destiny is so dry right now that even the Nevada desert looks wet compared to Destiny. But there seems to have been a switch now where everything is about drama. Everything is about who hates who. Everything is about CSGO lotto thing, doing this, that and the other. At the end of the day, yes, you should have been honest about that, but if kids are dumb enough to not see through when they're playing these games and videoing it and putting it up on YouTube that it's fixed in some way, then I don't know what else to say about that. I don't know, I find myself getting slightly tongue-tied with this because I've got about 9,000,003 things that I want to say at the same time. I was very surprised at the fact that Grey Disciple got a lot of hate for, not a lot of hate, but got some hateful comments in the bits and pieces that we were doing because people didn't like that it wasn't what it said on the titles. And the thing is that you watch these YouTubers who do this already, yet you don't say anything about that, even though that information is wrong, even though that information isn't quite right or doesn't pertain to what the video is that you're actually going to be watching. It's just one of those really strange things. It's like 8 Thoughts did a lot of his videos, and the bigger YouTubers got his videos removed because he called them out on everything. They got his channel suspended. They called him out on he called them out on everything. And everything that he said was true. Everything, like White Boy First doing the putting his videos up and titling them so they were part of cats and cat videos or pet videos so they would get more views. But yet people still supported these certain YouTubers. And I tell you the other thing that makes me giggle more than anything as well is that you look at the comment section in like some of these drama videos, like Drama Alert, the comment section of the Keemstar videos. Are we now, as a race of human beings, are we now getting to that stage where we are that regressed that it makes more sense to say to people, kill yourself, to say to people, I hope you get cancer, or this video gave me AIDS, or sexually explicit comments about one another's mothers and this, that and the other? Are we at that stage now that that's the way that we communicate with each other? I mean, really, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as though it's the right way to go about where you are and what you do. And again, I've said it a couple of times, I'm an older YouTuber, I'm an older gamer, so I guess it's a little bit different for me now. I'm not as full of the joys of spring and, you know, my hormones are all over the place, so I don't really know how I act kind of thing. And I mean, I don't know if this commentary slight rant is making any form of sense whatsoever at all, but it is just something that, after watching the explanation video that Grey Disciple did, that it just made me think it's a sad state of affairs that we are where we are today in terms of the internet, and how much YouTube has changed. For me, it's a outlet for me to be creative, for me to try new things, for me to do new things. But for other people, it's clickbaity. It's a place where you just lie and make stuff up to get views, because that's the important thing, views. Or it's a place where people go to say the most hurtful, despicable, racist, sexist, homophobic things and be keyboard warriors and do whatever they want to do. And that depresses me slightly, and that upsets me slightly, because I wasn't brought up that way. I know a lot of other people in all over the world weren't brought up that way. And you're taught not to be that way, but that's the way that people are. And it seems that that's the way that just the younger generation are at this moment in time. And I have to say, it's a sad state of affairs. It really, really is. I hope things will change. I hope things will get a little bit different. I don't mean this to be depressive. It was just something that sprung into my head, and I just kind of wanted to freestyle it a little bit, and just a bit of a brain dump, and let you know kind of how I'm feeling about things, I suppose. Anyways, that will do it for this one. Let me know what you think about anything that I've said, or if you've got any thoughts yourself, please put them in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. If you have liked the video, I hope you have, but if you have liked the video, please also don't forget to click that like button. Slightly longer than normal, than what I would normally do, but there's a lot that I wanted to get off, and hopefully you've listened through to the end, and I do appreciate that. I do appreciate anybody that stays all the way through and watches the entire video. Again, this has been OG Gibbon, or Teabagger Gibbon. I thank you for stopping by. We will see you on the next one, guys. Peace.